What's the weirdest question they've ever asked you during an interview?
Geez, the weirdest.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know what? I don't think there's a weird one, but there's one that I get asked a lot, and it's just like, come on, can you be more original? I always get asked a lot about my scar, like, where did you get your scar, you know? And I don't know how many times I've told that story, but you know what I'm saying? But I don't think there's anything weird per se. Like, there'll always be like the usual stuff, you know, like, how were you raised, or about the show, or. But I mean, the one that I get a lot is also like, so how did you get that scar?
Hey, you kind of saved me because I was gonna ask you. So I'm saved. Because it's an iconic scar. Like, trust me.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, for example, I can't think of any character, but imagine having a gap and having to remove it, and now like the people are actually like accustomed to you having the gap. You can't take it off. No.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I hear that a lot, but I wasn't born with it, you know. Even though I got it at a very early age. When I got it, I was probably like, I think like 5 years old. I was playing around like any toddler does. So back in those days, there used to be what we call a VCR. Do you know what a VCR is? So I'd seen people reaching for it, so I wanted to reach it as well. So I stood on like one of those stools with a sponge.
Yeah.
So I lost balance on the sponge, and then I fell. Behind me was a glass coffee table.
Yeah.
So I fell on the coffee table.
Oh, shut.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't really remember much. You know, I don't. It wasn't like a traumatic event because I can't recall a lot.
Yeah.
I have little flashes. Of
Yeah.
going into the car, getting to the hospital, but it wasn't. But yeah, like going back to your statement.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like anything that I couldn't live without, or that I had to have, you know, or iconic, or anything like that.
Yeah.
I just think it's a scar that I got when I was a kid, but now it's there, you know.
Yeah. So now, Pimville, my brother, while you guys were being interviewed, I didn't get to, you know, understand your character. So for those that maybe will be interested in watching Pimville, maybe tell them your character, what is all about.
Oh yeah, my character, his name is Professor Matli Mohapeloa. He's a lecturer at the University of African History. He's married to Detective Pimville, who's played by Gail.
Yeah, I just interviewed her now.
Malania. At the beginning, he seems like a normal life, normal guy who goes to work, has his wife, has this family setup that looks like it's normal.
Yeah.
But as the story progresses, we see his character unravel in real time.
Yeah.
You know, like to the point where I think by the end of the season, he's gone 180 from what we thought he was to who he becomes, you know, and without giving away too much of the story, but it's very interesting to see that journey.
Yeah.
Because of the different events that happen in within the story that make him, every time he gets a bit more worse, then he becomes a bit more worse, and you know what I mean. So we see him going through the shift or the changes as the story goes.
Yeah. So a question, like a funny question, don't you think fame it's a scam? Like, how do you feel about fame? Yeah.
I don't think it's a scam because it's real. Like a scam, I think for me is something that you think it's not there, but you think it's there, but it's not there.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's a scam. But I don't know how you define scam, but it's real. Like, so maybe not rich and famous, but the fame is there. It's like I mean, I've been acting for like 20 years now or so, and I know it, man. I've experienced it. If it wasn't there, then I could just walk to Maponya Mall without worrying. I could walk through Menlo Mall without worrying, or I would just, there's certain things I wouldn't do because I know that if I go there, I won't have time to myself, you know? Because one thing you should realize is that when you are famous or you are a personality or TV, whether it's sports, music, or acting, whatever it is, wherever you go to a public place, You are there firstly for what you're going to do there.
Yeah.
And then you are there for everybody else. Whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? Whether you like it or not, you can try fight it and be like, no, this is my private time. Well, it's not your private time because you're in a public space.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So those are the things that I obviously in my long career I've realized, and you have to just be able to be in the spaces where if you're not in the mood for that, or you're not in the right space for that kind of fame and that attention, then you don't go to those spaces, you know. And if you want to have a private thing, then you go to a private space, you know what I mean? So you can't be in a public place and expect people not to recognize you and people not to want your attention and you know, photos, autographs, or whatever it is, you know. So to go back to your question, I don't think it's a scam. I just think you just need to be able to live with it, how you live with it in your life, you know.
So you never got to a point where you feel, you know, like, I don't want to say it was a trend, but a whole depression thing, you know, like in the creative space. So it never got to a point where you feel that I don't want this fame anymore. Like, I just want the spotlight to go away. It never got to that point.
I mean, who am I? Justin Bieber?
Not on a grand scale.
No, I'm kidding.
That's funny.
No, I mean, yeah, sometimes only when I feel like maybe because you know, we go through different things in life. You know, when you're feeling down, you know, we go through loss, we go through insecurity and doubt and things like that. You know, you go through periods in your life where you think, am I really worthy of all of this, or you know, was it something that was passing by? So you do go through those moments as a normal human being, right? So there are those moments where you feel like, yo, today is not the day where I can be friendly to everyone and give them their time and, you know, all those things, you know. So I think only in those moments, you know. But every other time is great, man. It's a great advantage, you know. I mean, you get away with a lot of things, you know. Not bad things though.
So when the traffic cop, like, do you have a traffic cop story where they're like, nah, we're just gonna let you go?
Oh, many. And shout out to the Metro Cops, shout out to the SAPS, you know, and the law enforcement. You're doing a good job. Keep it up. You are proper citizens of South Africa. But I've just had, you know, just situations where it's like maybe they kind of forget why they stopped me, you know? You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say they let me go from doing something wrong, but maybe they forget why they've stopped me. And then it's a whole thing where the commander comes, everybody comes, and then we take photos. It's like a whole photo shoot on the side of the road. And then I carry on about my business. I mean, you forget to ask for the license, you know? But I have a license, so I wouldn't be breaking any law or anything like that.
And anything you like to share with the world?
I just like to say, be authentically who you are, you know, and everything else will follow. You know, you trust in God and you look to Him first, and everything else will follow. And I think, yeah, man, just do what you're here to do, man. Don't worry about everybody else. You know, do your thing.
My brother, thank you so much. Your energy is real, man. I'm enjoying it, man. Shout out.
Thank you for having me, man.
All right. Thanks, man. All right, shout out, man.